Animals. Joy, pain, love, hate. All parts of the emotional spectrum that makes humans who they truly are. But humans are just like animals, some say. And the question is, do animals feel? Of course they do. But what are they thinking and what are they feeling? Can we hope to one day understand them? What parts of the animal emotional spectrum are similar to our own and what can we learn from them? Let's start with dolphins. Dolphins, like humans, pigs, and chimpanzees, also get very horny. Do these species participate in orgies? We don't know yet. But given their propensity to sexual gratification, who knows what conversations are happening amongst this majestic species? Given how smart dolphins are, do you think that it's possible they're having the same sexual conversations that we have? In a study conducted by Sandy Beach, an expert from my local Wetherspoons, the answer is yes. Let's imagine, if you will, two dolphins at SeaWorld. I have some tools here in order to demonstrate the dialogue. These are the official finger puppets of marine biologists from the university of my barbershop. Let's take two dolphins, Sandra and Doris. Two very cliche dolphin names, but let's continue. Hey, Doris, so you know I was with Roger last night? Uh-huh, girl. Well, he say he a bottlenose dolphin. Oh, it was more like, girl, you wrong. Uh-huh, girl. He don't need to be freeing that Willie. Thank you. Animals are definitely a part of our lives. Let's look at domestication as a human practice. Dogs, one of the earliest species to be domesticated, by all accounts, love human beings. Throughout history, they've worked beside us as guide dogs, fire dogs, police dogs. Dogs will go so far as to come and find a lost person in the mountains should the occasion call. There is, however, a lot of evidence to suggest felines, or cats, don't give a about humans. Dogs are happy as domesticated companions, whereas cats consider themselves to be more like flatmates. They tolerate humans, but if they can get better food and board, tend to leave their supposed owners, returning only to sleep and judge us. Cats never chase their tails like silly dogs and defy all pre-existing stereotypes of the cat, dog, mouse paradigm depicted in Tom and Jerry cartoons and the propaganda piece, Stuart Little. And so we see the cats are capable of full hatred. But does the hatred of animals run just as deeply as that of human beings? Are animals capable of racism? We have stigmatized black cats as unlucky, and a gathering of crows, a known black bird, is called a murder. Coincidence? Let's explore. A pigeon did shit on me once, leading me to ask myself, hate crime or commentary on society? Pigeons exemplify loyalty towards our species. They played a key role during the Great War, carrying messages between the Allied forces, eventually helping us to overcome the Axis powers. Unfortunately, now they feel the same melancholy as our former servicemen and women, as they now have limbs missing, limited access to healthcare, and commonly are homeless under bridges. Also, they're considered second-class citizens to their white counterparts, the dove. Doves carry the olive branch of peace. You ever seen a dove during a blitz? Never! I say a lot of good dove songs, all for the wings of a dove when doves cry, no good pigeon songs, and maybe their random defecation is a backlash as they are frequently referred to as flying rats. Rats, too, on the subject, have a very different life depending on their colour. As a white rat, you're able to work in a lab, free healthcare, cosmetics, even the occasional ear. Job prospects for black rats would be being a vector and a scapegoat for the so-called Black Plague, even though it was the fleas. Whereas brown rats are resolved to teaching martial arts to teenage turtles and eating pizza and shit. Does this trend of racial inequity continue with marine life, as previously discussed? Let's look at the organism Orcus orca, more colloquially referred to as the blackfish, but better known to you and I as the killer whale. Is it fair to critique a species as a killer when, like all carnivores, they kill to eat and thus survive? Why can't they be called sea pandas? Sea pandas look more like pandas than sea lions look like lions. Meanwhile, the biggest killer in the sea, known as Cascharodon cacharius, but better known as the great white shark, referred to as the best predator in the sea, one of the best killers that survived the prehistoric era. What's its secret? Privilege! Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Dane Baptiste. Thank you very much for listening.